Some celebs pull up loco. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They gon' be there on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. Photo now. For now, I'm loco. Bumping off the circle beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm more loud.
Yes, my peoples, big up yourself, big up the whole Metric community. I thought I'll keep the Christmas background still up, you get me? But yeah, man, it's a little match reaction. I'm going to give you the latest transfer news as well and all the rest of the Man United news within the last couple of hours, etc. I ain't going to be on to stream today, but I should be able to do a match reaction because I'll be at the game. So I thought I'll give you an early one instead of doing my 10-minute video at the end of the day. So we'll get into a few of the news. Lobby Whitwell's come out and done a little bomber as he does with the Athletic, and they get into a lot of the Man United stuff and they tell us what's really going on at the club at this time. So that's what I'm going to do right now. We're just going to get straight into it. Obviously, we've got this. I'll start off from the top and then just come back down so that you understand when these things have come out. Last night, as soon as I done my little 10-minute reaction, we had news from Fabrizio Romano. He dropped this bomb about Diamande. Do you understand? Obviously, he's a Man United fan and whatnot. And he basically said Manchester United and Tottenham are scouting Yan Diamande. Many clubs are keeping tabs on him, but Man United and Tottenham seem like they're the main two that's in there scouting him. Obviously, he's a Man United fan, like I just showed you lot. So, and Tottenham ain't got no chance anyway. Let's just be real. I don't think Tottenham's gone band for band with us with any player, and they've got him apart from Tell, which was a 5 million loan fee. Come on, it's not going to happen. So this is it more or less broken down a bit more, so we can see what he's basically said. And he said, among many clubs recently, Man United and Tottenham were on a mission to scout Yan Diamande. I think he's going to be one of the big names. We'll see if it's going to be 2026 or 27. Also, because on a technical point of view, Leipzig would like to keep him maybe for one more season, but it's too early to predict. They've put 87 million price tag on his head, 87 million euros. So that's about 100 million price tag on his head. So, bro, anyone comes and gives that 100 million, he's gone. You know what I'm saying? He's 19 years old or he's just turned 20. He's the flavor of the month, you can call it. This season's been his season. He's been moving mad. And he's playing with Ahmad on both wings at AFCON. And they both look good together. So it is what it is. Obviously, Ahmad sent us a little message yesterday as well. People saying it's a little cryptic thing. I'll show you that in a second. So we'll see, man. Is he a guy that is gonna come true? Who knows what's gonna happen? We've been seeing a lot of talks about him, but now it's finally confirmed. We've had all the Alex Crook talk about him. Man United are looking at him. Dylan McBennett. So much different people have come out and spoke about him, basically, as you can see. And then this is Ahmad Diallo. He put, if you know, you know, with a shush. So people are saying it's a little cryptic thing. What's he saying? Like, what does that mean? That's what he's put on his Snapchat. So we'll see if anything comes from that. We had this yesterday about Belieber as well. Man City are trying to look at him now. So you know they've snatched Semenyo off us now. It could be a thing where they go for Belieber. But let's get into today's news. Like I said, look, Yan Diamande, that's him there. He's a Man United fan from young. Ronaldo on the back of his top. Manchester United. So cool. That's some Glasgow news, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, Fabrizio came out yesterday and said Man United remained in contact with Conor Gallagher's camp, but Atletico Madrid are still insisting on a permanent deal or nothing. So it's madness, man. No one wants to buy him because he's just going to run around. But to get him on a loan would be sensible. But it's like we can't get him on a loan. They're being smart. They're saying, we want to get rid of this guy permanently. We let him go on loan, they're just going to send him back. It doesn't make any sense. We've got this about Xerxi. This is Laurie Whitwell. This is more of the bombers now that's came out. And he said a loan with obligation to buy offer is on the table via agents from Roma for Xerxi. So every day I'm here giving you a lot of news. There's always news about Xerxi and Roma. It's so much news that it's becoming like it's not even real. And it's been confirmed now by Laurie Whitwell that it is true. A personal agreement should not be a problem. Xerxi wants to join Roma. However, United will want to wait until after AFCON. Remember, AFCON finishes on the 18th of January. That's the final. So by the time everyone's back then maybe we can say, all right, bro, go get your move. Obligation will buy, will take a hit for about 5 million, I think it is. And then we just go and get someone else that fits the system a bit more. So that's the thing on Xerxi, man. Loan with obligation, buy offer is on the table. And he's ready for it. So if we tell them, yo, wait till the middle of January, they're probably going to wait. And then we'll see what happens after that. Man United are prepared to be active in the January transfer market, although incomings are only expected if they're able to accelerate the signing of a long-term target. So we're not here just trying to buy any and anyone, as you saw about Conor Gallagher and that. If someone's not going to be here for the long-term system, what is the point of getting them now? So you know my man's words, Amorim. We will suffer. I'd rather suffer and let them to get somebody that's going to come in for 2-3 months. That was the exact words. So we'll see what happens, man. He speaks about the 3 main midfielders that everyone's been speaking about. Elliot Anderson is still the first choice. But Nottingham Forest have no intention of selling yet. If that changes in the summer, there's competition. The City's involved 100%. Wharton is greatly admired at Old Trafford for his ability of the line-breaking passes, and Belieber cannot be discounted despite his form declining since United held talks with Brighton last summer. So these guys are still the main 3, but of course, there's going to be other people. It seems like it's going to be a merry-go-round. Liverpool 1 and 6. Wharton might go there. Belieber might come here. Anderson might go City or vice versa, all the way around. We'll see how that one there plays out. United, this is more or less it. United are meant to be in the transfer market just for the long-term targets only. We've brought back Toby Collier from his loan. He's injured. He's got a bad injury or something, but he should be back soon. And then we're just going to keep him here. So maybe we don't go for someone. Maybe we do go for someone still in January, but we've got an extra player there type of thing. You might look at it like that. So Toby Collier is back. He was already in Carrot and doing his recovery, but now he's like, yo, don't even go back to West Brom. Is what it is. This is what Lobby Whitwell has said about the transfer market budget. Man United had to be creative to stretch their budget in the recent years due to missing out on Champions League football, structuring deals to spread payments over several years, resulting in the club currently owing $340.8 million for players that they've already signed. Man United also had to borrow money from their credit card. This is what we've done this season. The current facility borrowing stand at $295 million for maximum $350 million, leaving capacity to borrow a further $55 million if necessary. So we got $55 million there that we can spend if we wanted to borrow out of our credit card, a little sugar daddy credit card, bro. Anytime we need, we can go and just get a little something. Man United also have cash reserves of 80 million at the last count. So is that an extra 80 million? Would we even go into that? Questions left, right, and center. So it is where it is, man. We'll see. But yeah, it's good to see that there's some sort of money there, and we're not getting the same reports that we ain't got no money, we're broke, sell to buy, and all of that. At least they're saying there's something there. Do you know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens. And you've got to remember, we sold Garnacho for 40 million. We could spend up to 120. There's so much things, and every deal, no one pays that whole money up front. So if we got 55 million, we could buy someone for 60 million and only pay 12, 13 million this year. And then next year in 5 years, installments. So either way, that 55, you could probably get about 2-3 players anyway. This is what Amorim said about his quotes. It came out yesterday, and he basically said, Ruben Amorim stated, Kobbie Mainoo is going to be the future of Man United. Amorim admitted that he will adapt his system. I'm starting to understand that playing the perfect 3-4-3 will take time and money, so I have to adapt my playing style to get the best out of my players. Some people will say, bro, you should have done that from the beginning. From the beginning, you should have known. Let me play to the players' style from early. But it is what it is. Amorim said there's no decision on the contract of Maguire and Casemiro. I think both of them go, to be honest. Maguire gets injured too much. Casemiro's on 300-something K. They're going to cut that down. When asked about, we will stick to the plan, blah, blah, blah. If an opportunity comes for the future of the club, we'll get him. And then he just had big praise for Casemiro, etc. That's about it. And then this is what Ben Jacobs said about Kobbie. Kobbie wants to leave on loan. He wants to go to Napoli and then come back, smash it in Napoli and then come back and say, look, you don't want to do the same mistake you've done with me that you've done with McTominay, sorry. Like, why would he say that? Ben Jacobs is just like, he's been saying some awful things lately. His takes have been mad. Why would he say that? Yo, you don't want to do what you've done to me, etc. So this is the predicted lineup for the Man United Newcastle game. And obviously it's predicted. This is not 100% that it's going to be that, but it seems like with all of our injuries, that's more or less is going to be our team when you actually look at it. I can't see anyone else that gets in apart from that. Xerxi won't get in, etc. Remember, they've got a lot of depth when you look at their team. They took off their whole front three. Elanga, they put on Elanga, Wissa, and Barnes after 60th minute. So they've got a lot of depth and a lot of pace that they can switch around with. So it is where it is, man. It's going to be a good game today. We're going to have to see what happens. And obviously Newcastle's got a bad away record. They've won 1 game in like 13 games away. They don't really win away. So it is where it is. And look at this, the insights. Man United have failed to win any of their last 7 Premier League games without Bruno Fernandes. Man United have scored 12 goals in their last 5 matches. Bruno set to miss the game. Casemiro returns. Newcastle haven't won consecutive visits to Old Trafford since 1935. Newcastle let 2 goal leads slip against Tottenham, Leverkusen and Chelsea. So they don't even hold on to wins. They're not good away and they haven't won back-to-back since 1935. We saw the same stats with Everton. Everton never won at Old Trafford in like 20 years or something. They won. David Moyes never won at Old Trafford. He won. So all these stats just don't mean anything to me, really. But we'll see what happens, man. So I'll be back here after the game. Like I said, I'm going to be at the game. So I might do a match reaction today, maybe tomorrow. Who knows? But smash the likes, my peoples. I hope everyone had a good Merry Christmas. Enjoy your day. Love.
Got some celebs pull up local. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They gon' be there on repeat, they're like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. Photo now. For now, I'm local. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud. I'm more loud.